No, my mic was muted! Damn it! I'm the worst! I'm the worst! Hello, welcome friends to the 10th and final results stream for the Ocarina of Time Master Series. This is it. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. We've been doing this for 5 months now. It started on January 1st, 2023, and here we are, 10 tasks later. This is the final stream. We will find out who is the big winner at the end of this stream. I'm sure you guys all have your guesses. There's a lot more going on in this stream that is besides just OMS. So we've got the OMS results, and then after that, I'm going to announce the winner of a giveaway I've been running for the past few weeks while I've been streaming Tears of the Kingdom. I'm giving away a copy of the game, and I will tell you guys who won that. And then at the very end, stick around because I have a big project that I'm trying to reveal from one big project directly into another. So it's going to be pretty cool. I think you guys will like it. So, getting right into it, Task 10 was called Perfectly Balanced, as all things should be. And the goal, or the lore, was before he can lay his hands on the Triforce, Link needs to prove that his heart is in balance. And the goal was to complete the following 3 balanced tasks tied to the 3 Triforce qualities. For power, you had to get 10 heart containers, so you had to end the run with 13. For wisdom, you had to learn 10 songs, and for courage, you had to survive 10 hearts of damage, but there was some extra structure on top of those goals as to how you had to accomplish them. And you had to do it in 4 escalating stages. So in stage 1, you had to collect 1 heart container, learn 1 song, and survive a single heart attack, not a heart attack in real life, as someone in this call thought a few minutes ago. And you have to kill the enemy who deals that attack. In stage 2, you had to get 2 heart containers, 2 new songs, survive a single attack that does 2 hearts, and kill the enemy who deals it, all the way up to 4, and that adds to 10 of everything. And then there were a few other rules, like no duping hearts, and you have to finish a stage exactly before moving on to the next one, so you can't like preload extra heart pieces within a stage and have them count towards the next one. And the damage that gets dealt has to be exact, so you can't like get lit on fire and then burn down for the damage. It has to be a single hit. And I think that's it for task 10. So the last thing I want to mention is that the prize money for the Ocarina of Time Master Series is currently sitting at $3,050. And that'll get divided up between the top 5 at the end. But the total is subject to change for the course of this stream and this stream only. If you guys feel like you want to donate to the GoFundMe, I'm going to post it in chat right now, and it will be open through the end of the stream, and then that's it. So, I think that it is time to get into the task, so I'm going to go ahead and set a negative 3-second timer so we can count it in. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. In the top 4 this week, we have Count, RTA, Tob, and for the first time, Link 11 is here. Welcome, friends. You guys are Count and Link there on the call with me, along with Nala and Pancake, who are our commentary extraordinaires.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Let me know if there are any audio issues, because there always are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Gonna be a dynasty without
audio
it.
issues.
We need to do a prediction. That is true. Alright. Here's a prediction. Yes, ZFG was too busy playing Tears of the Kingdom to join OMS this week, but that's okay. Tears of the Kingdom was an understandable distraction, absolutely.
Everyone seems to be going for the same start, at least. So, by getting 10 rupees to buy a stick, and then presumably Lost Woods Escape.
Incredibly synced right now.
So I was debating whether or not to get Ocarina in this run, because I did end up playing a lot of songs, and I feel like maybe I should have gotten it. I don't know, what do you guys think?
I think a lot of like times when you would play a song could also be overlapped with like an RBA you had to do. So I don't think. Oh, and a lot of them were in boss rooms, and you can't play Ocarina in boss rooms.
True.
So I don't think Ocarina was worth it for this one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because usually you can do a pretty. It's a pretty like overview, quick calc on well, how many songs am I playing? What's the length of the Ocarina cutscene and whatnot. But with the added stuff that is going to be necessary in this, where you play songs in boss rooms and whatnot, that doesn't really work. So, you won't really be saving much of that time.
You know,
We got 2
I've
red
always-
rupee enjoyers.
I've always wondered whether it was faster to get that little quick run on with the current on that slope as you go down the river. You know what I'm talking about? Right after the last Octorok, sometimes you like pop up onto that ground for a little bit and you run really fast. And I just saw, I did it in my benchmark, and RTA did not, and we were perfectly synced before it, and I did come out a little bit ahead. So I was always curious if that was faster, and it looks like it might be a little bit faster.
Count,
never
with
timed
your with your experience with the Master Sword RTA and Jotwad, do you know about this?
I do not, unfortunately.
RTA is the coolest chicken collector.
Let's go, RTA.
Inverted cam.
1 out of 4, we take this.
Well, I don't know about the standing on the land for the water push, but I do know for the west to CAC, it's actually faster to be in the water if you can, because the water will push you along with this 13.9 speed you have from the west.
But every frame you spend in water is also, like...
No, I mean
momentum loss,
it's
right?
not like it's not feasible to do, because you're not gonna try to stay in the water. You're just gonna try to get the best line to CAC, right?
Right.
Pancake is 99% of the time talking in task contest because
true.
that's the only experience he has with OT. So
That is not true. I did run this game. I have a 100% time on the leaderboard.
okay, who verified that? Can we?
Scotty verified that actually.
Okay, that's cool.
Checks out.
So when I first came up with this task and I was first routing it, I was trying to decide, you know, like what was the best damage source for stage 1. And I totally forgot that gold sculptals exist. And so I was routing in doing it on a P-hat, which is very,
Wow.
very stupid.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't say I had the same thought because if I think of one damage, it's like, oh, gold sculpture. There's many of them and they're everywhere. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's my experience as well.
No, I like the P-head idea. No, I like that one.
Because I was like, there's no BMOS going on anywhere that I'm going to be during phase 1, but I might just pass right by a P-hat if I do West Escape.
That's pretty funny. Wait, count leaving CAC a little bit ahead. RTA had some unfortunate start with the first 2
Actually,
couples
Danny
there.
is in the first place right now.
Okay, that is that is true.
How many rupees does Danny have, though?
22.
Ah,
Yeah, because we have 2 red rupee enjoyers here.
Ah,
and
red
Tom
rupee
and count.
enjoyers, yeah.
But I'm about to have rupees.
Yeah, but count already has all this, and he's entering castle before it turns nighttime.
The worst.
Hey, Danny, what
losing
happened? Why
already.
you fell behind?
I'm losing already. Yo, Dewey, thanks for the sub. Sure would be sick if the stream would load. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go ahead and blame that on nothing.
A bunch of people going for lots of pots skull.
I feel like that makes
fastest
sense
one?
because it's on the way, and killing it with a pot is fairly common in other OT challenge like situations, in like bingo or rando or stuff like that.
My other
It was
option...
actually...
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say my other option was, what was it called? Either the Death Mountain Trail Skull or I was thinking maybe Ganon's Castle Skull, like right when you're about to do the RBA, or like when you set it to nighttime.
Well, we were initially thinking like either DMT Skull or the one in Zora's River, since you do Aqua Escape. And we actually didn't think of lots of pots for a while. It was kind of a late addition, but it ends up being better because you keep your stick and you don't have to use bombs to like get to the one on Death Mountain Trail.
Uh-oh. Did I forget to take damage from the Skulltula? Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Wait, Danny.
Now my run is rejected. It can't be on the leaderboard.
Danny.
Damn it.
Cheating in
Did
your
you actually?
own
Did you actually?
challenge.
Yeah, seems like I forgot. Oh well. Oh
Okay.
well. I went 9 tasks without making a routing mistake, so I'm allowed this one.
Unbelievable.
I'm still
Yeah,
putting
plus
it on the
50 should be
leaderboard.
divided by everyone.
I'm still putting it on the leaderboard.
No, plus 50 should be divided by
Cheater.
everyone. Come on.
Divided by everyone.
Yeah,
You're
I think Toxic is
cheating,
onto
Danny.
something here.
Unverifiable run.
I think RTA was also... Did RTA do lots of pots? Because he didn't get Hylian Shield.
RTA did not do lots of pots.
Yeah, because I was curious how... Because I saw that he went through Dalskip with only 60 rupees, so he hasn't bought Hylian Shield.
Oh.
So we're seeing a little bit of a routing disparity already.
Oh boy. 4 Master Sword cutscenes at the same time. 5, actually.
Five.
Five,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate that
More
one
the
of them is
merrier.
invalid.
Yeah, and one of them is invalid even.
I'm just gonna turn mine off.
I'm gonna go out on the limb and assume that we will be seeing a lot of mushroom reverse bottle adventure
Yes.
from every contestant
Yeah.
in the top 4 here.
So, for the heart container part of the goal, I said heart containers, but I also clarified in the rules that heart pieces are allowed as well. The only goal is just to like fill that many hearts on the HUD up top. So when you do RBA with the odd mushroom on C right, your heart piece count is set to 1 out of 4. You don't add 1, it's set to 1 out of 4. So if you have 0, then it's good to do that RBA. If you have anything else, it's not good. So every time that you have 0 out of 4 heart pieces, if you do a mushroom RBA, that is 1 fewer heart piece that you need to collect for real.
But Danny, you only have that mushroom for 3 minutes.
It's true.
How will they possibly be able to get maximum value out of that?
Luckily, Ocarina of Time is a game that has glitches.
Wow.
No way,
way.
I don't believe you for a second.
Wow.
Yeah, there's quite a few different ways you can do to keep the mushroom for as long as you want. I'm not gonna go too much into detail to it now because it's better to talk about it when it actually happens. But you probably will be seeing a lot of mushroom that is going to last for a lot longer than 3 minutes.
So the
So
other
you're
thing
not
to talk
expecting
about.
anyone to
Oh, go ahead.
finish. No, I was just making joke that Natalie apparently was not expecting anyone to finish in 3 minutes from now, which is...
Yeah,
Come on, you're underestimating our runners here.
I do.
So the other thing to talk about is heart damage, right? You need to find enemies that deal 1 heart, 2 heart, 3 hearts, and 4 hearts of damage. So what are all the ones that do 1 heart at once? We've got P-Hats, of course, Stalfos, Beamos, Gold Skulltulas. I think
Mhm.
Phantom Ganon does it with the light ball.
Yep.
I don't know. What else? Anything else?
That deals with exactly 1 heart. Is a Volvagia rock half a heart or a full heart?
Volvagia Rock is 2 full hearts.
Oh,
Pretty
Damn.
sure. It's
Does that
kinda
count as
weird.
enemy damage?
Does that count as enemy
I-
damage? I'd say so. She's
They're-
dropping
they're
them from the
incredibly-
ceiling.
they're incredibly hostile. I would count it.
It does come from Volvagia specifically, so I would count it.
For 2 hearts, we got Stalfos Jump Slash, got the Phantom Ganon Lightning attack if you let him come out of the painting all the way. We got Lavagia's Rocks. I don't know if there's anything else that does 2 hearts. Bongo, right?
When Bongo does the charge, if you get hit by the hands, it does 2 hearts.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's 3 hearts from the body, right? The eye. Right?
3 hearts from the eye part, but if you get hit by the hand, it's 2 hearts. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
interesting. I did not know that. But there's also
They
like
put different damage in them. That's crazy.
the hands also do 2 hearts for certain other attacks that they do when they're like trying to grab you or smack you or whatever. Yeah, so then 3 hearts is, like we said, the Bongo charge attack. And then also Volvagia's like head, I think, does 3 hearts if she like swipes you when she comes out of the hole.
I want to agree, but I'm not completely sure. But I'm pretty sure, yes.
I know Ganondorf's Light Ball does 3 hearts too, I think.
Oh, really?
There's also
Isn't the light
Phantom
ball
Ganon.
one?
Phantom
No,
Ganon is the
Ganondorf's
rainbow
light-
attack.
Ganondorf's light ball. Yeah.
What'd you say, Lynn?
The rainbow attack. The rainbow attack from Phantom Ganon.
Yeah,
as well.
the rainbow attack. That's an interesting one because he only does that when he's like really close to dead. And then 4 heart attacks, I think, is just Iron Knuckles and Ganon, right?
I can't think of any others.
I was
how
like-
much
Yeah,
does the Twinrova beam do?
Well, that's...
I
It
thought-
does some damage and then some damage over time, so I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
it does a
but the
ton of
initial
damage
hit-
over time, but I don't remember how much just the beam alone does.
It's got to be like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it might be 3. I don't think it does 4, but I think it might be 3. But
'Cause,
yeah,
that is the most damage over time in the game for sure. But the initial hit,
yeah, when you're on fire from that, you just like
You're
melt.
melting.
Yeah.
yeah, the Phantom Ganon Spear charge is what Link called the rainbow attack earlier. So yeah, because it looks like a rainbow.
And then songs were an interesting consideration because usually a lot of songs come from RBA, but because you have to finish a phase exactly before moving on to the next one, it made routing the RBA a little bit tricky because, like, generally you get, like, if you do a normal, like, Poacher Saw RBA, you get 4 songs at once, right? But, like, you can't get 4 songs at once unless you've just started phase 4, because the extra songs at the end of the 4 are gonna not count within phases 1, 2, or 3. So it took some pretty clever routing to get the song route to work out. And not to mention that some RBAs where you get songs also delete other ones, so you have to be careful about which songs you get for real in the world before you RBA and delete them.
For real.
For real in the
real.
world.
For real, for
real?
For real, for real. No cap.
On God. Count, are you okay? What's the deal with the Poe here?
I'm just having a really hard time. I don't practice fighting this enemy very often.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
hard
unfortunate.
So I'm seeing some Poe fighting. Some Poe RBA.
I was like watching a bingo right now.
It's very bingoing. But it is very bingoey at the start because it's just a very powerful start where you
Yeah.
get access to a lot of different things. So for a longer task like this, which will require a lot of items, it seems pretty natural to go for this, especially since you want to set up RBA.
Since like the goal involves collecting like songs and hearts, if anyone keeps up with the current bingo meta, that's kind of, you know, the popular thing to do at the moment is songs and hearts. So it's pretty similar.
It is a bit different because of what Danny mentioned, that it's separated in stages, so you can't really you can't do it exactly the same. You have to change it up a bit. But the general idea is the same, where you will RBA heart piece to one and and then collect some nearby ones. Because luckily, there's a lot of heart pieces scattered in the Kakariko Death Mountain Trail area. There's a lot of heart pieces there.
Yeah, it worked out nicely. You could sort of like get the beginning phase out of the way super quickly.
But pretty fast Kojiro here from Count.
Count's gaming.
Will he get a bomb drop here though?
So Count is headed out directly to Hyrule Field right after Kajiro to get what I assume is going to be the mushroom. I decided to go to the graveyard right away.
Oh, we po-wessing though.
Ooh, I never considered doing C-up in this house to make an overhead view. I hate walking around that table normally. Is that better? Feels like it'd probably be better.
I don't think it's better.
No,
I just do it for
If you
fun.
could like not lose more than like a frame when you actually press C up, then maybe it would be at least more convenient to navigate. Because like optimally, it shouldn't save time, right?
Because I feel like my rolls always slow down as the camera's rotating. Because I have to like.
Yeah, you
rotate
have
the
to like
analog stick.
rotate the. You have to rotate the control stick to like keep it in a forward direction for Link, like as the camera's turning to
Yeah.
like get full speed rolls, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not really that good, but I did do it for a long time as well because I thought it was funny, and then I timed it, and I should have never timed that because it made me feel very sad.
This is why we don't time things in our life. We don't want to be sad.
Yeah,
So
is
we're
that an
mentioning
actual?
that we sort of gloss over the fact that RBA exists, and maybe not everybody understands it. But we RBA'd Kajiro, which gives us a bomb bag, and we RBA'd bombs, which give us the ability to hold bombs in that bomb bag. So now we can use bombs. And then
I also RBA'd the Pocket Cucko to get a diving scale
yes, I did the same.
And a wallet.
And a wall.
and a wallet. That's right. Both of those things are going to come in handy later.
I didn't use the wallet.
It's a shame. But yeah, also the setting up damage that counted earlier is gonna make the minuet cutscene skip here go a bit faster. So that's gonna be his one song in the stage.
So far Count's got damage, and he's got song. So we still need the hearts.
Oh, Tob popped up on the ledge there. That ledge is quite something. Oh, RTA going for bomb drops here. He gets it, but also 17 bajillion hearts.
Nice.
Oh, some RNG.
So we've got the mushroom now. Did you do the
Right.
mushroom RBA already? I was not looking.
Yeah, I just RBA'd mushroom, so I have one heart piece now.
And 3 to go before you can move on to phase 2.
That's right.
I love how the Goron City House looks. I hate doing it for that exact reason. For that exact reason. It's, ugh.
Oh, here comes RTA's. Oh, wait. He blew up the thing, but didn't actually do the Skulltula?
Oh.
I guess he's coming back down at some point.
Interesting.
I actually like that, blowing up the wall with the same explosion that you're getting a Hess from. Because maybe to... I'm assuming he's gonna do it on the back trip, maybe? I don't know, actually. I'm curious.
I'm curious too.
So Count,
Ooh.
what are you doing in here? Buying a stick? Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't have any sticks because I had to get bottle on B again with 0 sticks. So then I still want a stick for later, so I just like grabbed some money from the rocks outside the Dongus Cavern.
Makes sense.
And a heart piece for Cam.
Oh, I forgot that RTA goes for the side ops here.
I don't think they're faster. I've timed these versus just like good rolls with like the initial angle. I don't.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
Tasser.
okay.
Okay, Tasser.
Well,
well, if you're really
Well.
good.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, maybe I'm just bad. I can't save time with them like you can, Pancake.
But yeah,
Alright.
that's the stage 1 complete for Count.
And RTA just got song. Link's about to get the song. So I did not get Minuet on my route towards the mushroom here.
This is a neat thing that I also want to bring up for Count. Doing the Dampe race again for the heart piece on the mushroom timer actually pauses the mushroom timer because the Dampe race timer has to show up.
That's cool.
So you might be thinking like, oh, aren't there like better heart pieces to get around this area? In isolation, probably yes, but since you're still working within the limits of the mushroom timer, this ends up being quite good, which is
So-
it's a bit of a staple in bingo routing for heart goals, but it's nice to see this in OMS as well.
So I just did equip swap with the mushroom. So I have 2 mushrooms equipped right now, which means that one of them sticks around after I get this odd potion. So now I'm gonna do RBA here and get 1 heart piece from, or I got 1 heart piece from the mushroom, and then I can also keep that around forever and keep it on my C button forever, along with bombs that need to stay on my C buttons forever. Otherwise, both of them are gone forever. So I have 1 C button to work with for the entire run.
Yeah, and Tom also did it if you missed it, so
Can you see if I
I'm also about to do it.
Spoilers, I'm doing the exact same thing in a sec.
It's almost like
wait.
it's almost like it's good or something. Like that's crazy.
And then, so
It's
I
pretty
just did bug RBA over the odd potion for my my song. So now I have 1 song, which is Song of Time, I think. And I just finished.
Yeah, Song of Time.
I also delete Song of Storms.
Yes. So you have to make sure if you want Song of Storms not to get it before you do that RBA.
I saw some weird shots from Count and Tom to get the box heart piece. We're also doing the Dampe race yet again.
Yeah, 1 time for a shot and 1 time for the heart piece.
Yeah, and also leading directly into the windmill is pretty good because windmill has another heart piece and a song.
Yep.
Except for me, I can't actually get the song yet.
Oh, because you haven't done the potion RBA yet, right? So
Yeah.
so exactly what we just said, coming in handy. Where if you do the RBA early, you get to get this song because you don't have to worry about deleting Song of Storms.
Yeah, I think if you don't allow RBA in this, you cut out a lot of the mushroom RBA shenanigans, but it would add quite a lot of time because
You gotta get so many other songs too.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
have to beat, like-
child songs, like Saria's song or bonus song,
Correct.
things like that.
And a heart piece is a scarce to come by when you get up in those high numbers.
Yeah. I feel like heart pieces you can make do with bosses, but I think songs would be the real killer.
Yeah.
So top already in Shadow Temple, starting out Shadow Temple early in Phase 2 here. Which makes me think that he's going for the 2 heart damage on Bongo that you mentioned earlier, Count. Also, watch my screen for some cool stuff here.
Oh, are you?
Watching for cool stuff. Oh.
Oh, yeah. This is
Yeah.
cool stuff. I like this.
This is cool stuff.
So if you play the ocarina down here on the other side of the loading trigger near this Song of Time block, you can start the Song of Time cutscene, or the Song of Storms cutscene, and then you get the song, but the cutscene doesn't even, like, play. It just stops.
Yep. You can. Usually, you see get it playing the song overlapped with exiting the window, like opening the door. You just input it there, and you get it right as you leave. But since Danny also wanted the heart piece there, played it a bit earlier and then got the heart piece.
Oh, you can just play it just as you get the heart piece, and that also works.
Yeah.
Alright, top doing boat key skip. A little bit of out of bounds hessing directly to the loading zone. Now we got a
It is.
fight.
It's one of my favorite tricks in OT. It's so simple, but it looks so cool.
I
This
think the
is-
story of how we get to Bongo Bongo is so incredible because it has
Yeah.
evolved so much. There's been so many iterations over the years that do totally different things.
We also have a very stupid way of getting to
RTA
Bongo
getting crushed in
nowadays.
Dampe. No.
Oh no!
That's the worst, dude. Alright, we got a Bongo Enjoyer over here. Count going straight to different boss for the 2 heart damage. Oh, crouching under the hands? I guess that wasn't going to be a 2 heart attack. Oh my god.
No,
This is terrifying.
Is he getting bad RNG?
So I,
he
yeah,
needs
it
the
looks like
he needs the
Todd's
grab.
going for the grab attack. Yeah, it seems like what you said, Count, probably isn't very well known that the hands do 2 damage when they charge. Because that probably would have been the better option, rather than like hoping for. Oh my god!
That
Oh my god!
scary.
Scary.
Not even close, baby.
Rolling with ISG there is so clutch.
Not even close.
No sweat on for. He gets those. He gets those.
Top had ice in his veins right there.
Oh yeah.
One thing
Does he
that I liked
count?
about this task is that you just beat bosses and not have to worry about freaking cutscene skips. Because I don't like doing them at all, I realize. They're stressful.
You should run some bingo with heart goals. We do that a lot.
Yeah.
Very
More people
nice.
should do this setup for Minuet cutscene skip. I'm about to do. It's fast. And
Oh,
very
yeah, I
easy.
forgot about this one.
I don't do it because I timed it versus how there's different ways you can time things for specifically, and I do see a lot of value in people timing how they would execute something.
Yeah.
Because when it comes down to very small time differences, like in the frames and whatnot, how you execute on the different setups is probably going to matter more in that case.
Yeah.
And
Do you do the other one unbuffered, the harder one?
I just side up into the moblin and pause and go, but on average it ended up being better in my case. So it's a lot of stuff like that in OT where ideally certain things might be faster, but how you will execute on them will be different.
Yeah, I personally, like, for some reason, I just cannot figure out the timing for side hopping into the Moblin's butt. It's just like, no matter how much I practice it, I can't do it.
I use like an audio cue of like the sound of like the club hitting the ground and about when it's about to be over, or like the next one's about to start, somewhere around there.
That's smart.
It's just so ingrained since I've done it for years.
Yeah.
I probably do something similar, but I approach it in full vibes. It's
Yeah,
probably
just,
like
just
subliminal.
full vibes, yeah.
Yeah,
If you've done it enough, it's just on full vibes. So,
it is.
Alright, so Count and Todd have both done their damage for phase 2. Todd has one of the hearts that he needs, and he's seemingly gonna get 2 more heart pieces here. Count, I noticed you did a lot of bomb OI in this run.
Oh yeah, you have the bombs for it in this route, and I just figured like I'm decent at one pausing it, so I can usually save some time with it over like a drop and catch.
That's cool.
yeah, Khan's a bum eye gamer.
If you want to get good at bomb eye, just run MSD for a bit.
That's true.
A lot of bomb eye.
So Khan has the hearts for stage 2 as well, yeah, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm counting right.
Yeah, this is stage 3 now for me.
What were your 2 songs here?
Song of Time and Song of Storms.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I had to go get.
Yeah. Odd Potion, RBA, and Song of Storms.
Yeah.
And you have to do it in that
How-
order.
It seems like everybody sort of picked the same content almost for the first 2 phases, but did it in like completely different orders. Like I also did Minuet, Song of Storms, and Song of Time, but like mixed around. Also did Minuet, or also did like Forest Temple, but not at the same time.
Yeah, it's also interesting that Tob opted for Shadow Temple, where the 2 hearts of Bongo, so he has early hover boots, so he can do a little bit more shenanigans. Speaking of shenanigans, here's some bomb and bottle shenanigans.
Yeah, both left side runners getting rid of the Odd Potion now.
Yep. It's a nice way to kill a Skull Kid as adult as well. For Count, you can walk up to him with a default damage stick ice tree and stand behind him.
So Todd's ending for phase 2 into phase 3 was really cool. He hadn't gotten any of the songs yet for phase 2, so he did Empty Bottle RBA over the Saw to get 2 songs to finish off phase 2, and immediately caught again to get 4 songs, 2 of which he already had, so 2 more. And so now he has 2 songs into phase 3, so he's able to split the 4 songs of the Poacher Saw across 2 phases like that, 2 separate RBAs.
Ooh,
That's really smart.
that's
I
yeah, that's
like
really
that.
smart. That's really smart.
I did the drop of the Poacher's Saw for my first 2 songs of phase 3, and then I'm gonna save the catch for later.
Yep, I did the same thing.
Dang, y'all are smart.
You guys are gaming.
I feel
tell
very
myself
out of
up
place
yet?
here.
Yeah.
This is
Thinking
why I
what?
don't route anything.
Yeah, Pancake, why are we here with these smart people?
Yeah, I have no idea why I'm here.
Oh, Arcade,
Because it was
doing the
like-
fast clip.
It was really, like, it felt like Poacher Saw was just kind of the obvious option for stage 4, because it gives you 4 songs all at once. But it's sort of like, I felt like it pigeonholed the rest of my route a little bit too much, having to wait that long to do it.
Here's a cool Bolero cutscene skip strat that you don't get to see very often.
Ooh, yeah, I did
oh,
Rare
yeah, this
completely
is cool.
different from you.
This is cool.
Oh, it's the hookshot. Oh, yeah, this is sick.
Is it
So
true
since
this
you
relies
have
on
a-
breathing?
For which part?
Something about, like, maybe getting up on when you clip up onto the pole when you hookshot it.
Yeah, it's like when you aim up with the hook shot, you want to like release it to fire within a certain window. Otherwise, breathing can mess it up.
That's
Oh.
wild, dude.
I actually
Yeah, so-
didn't know that, and it was a little inconsistent for me, so that's probably
That would explain it.
That's why, yeah.
But yeah, if you're unaware of what Count did there to skip Bolero, is we typically have 2 different ways of skipping Bolero, or that's how we typically do it. You have a deathless version and a death skip. With the death skip typically uses either you just being on low health and hitting an explosion into the cutscene trigger, or just side hopping or backflipping into the cutscene, while midair you get killed by the heat timer. But since we come here with, or Count came here with a lot of health, the heat timer is very high. So you'd want to do a deathless cutscene skip. But since we have a bottle on the B button, it's hard to swap around our equips so we can get ISG, which is typically how you do the deathless cutscene skip. So did a pretty precise setup instead to side up into the cutscene and land precisely on the ledge to grab it as you start the cutscene. And after that, it's you let go mid cutscene and you can void out.
Cool strat. So Link got the orange rupee. I think maybe Count, you also did that from the Skull Kid, right?
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
assuming for maybe bomb shoes later. And check out my route here for the... I also had the same problem, like too much health to do a deathless strat, but I decided to do something different for the crater. It's probably not faster, and by probably I mean like surely not faster, but I kind of liked it. I went up here first to set my spawn point.
Oh yeah, just to avoid like that long climb back up.
Yeah, exactly. And then getting the bombs in the thing, and then I can get both heart pieces on the timer, and it kind of just works out.
Yeah, that's also nice.
Also
Is
picking
that a
up
bomb
a fairy in here. Yeah, I did get a bomb drop from that one.
I swear to God, the bushes in this grotto, they're not 1 in 16. I swear to God. I don't believe it for a
Well,
second.
to be fair, they might not be.
Oh yeah,
Because-
we're actually in flex drop range now, aren't we?
No, you can't get flex drop without
yeah, you
bow
can't
and
get
arrow.
flex drops without. Yeah. Well,
Even if you
magic
RBA
first,
magic.
and then
I think magic
you need
and
to have magic, then
bow,
you need to have
right?
bow, and then you need to have bombs, and then you can get flex drops for bombs.
I thought you only needed a quiver for that, but yeah, you're right about the magic part.
Flex drop bombs are a scam.
But the drop tables for grass are also inconsistent because the 1 in 16 drop for bombs on grass is most adult grass. Not all.
It's
Just most of it.
it is like
Really?
really most of them though, like almost every single one.
Yeah.
Very few.
Huh.
I like to point out that Child Link grass can't get blue rupees except for very few of them. Like the grass near the tree, near the entrance to the Zelda crawl space can drop a blue rupee as child, but none of the ones in Kokiri Forest can, which suck because, you know, you generally want to start the run with a lot of rupees, so it'd be cool if you could get blue rupees there, especially for any percent. But even funnier is that when you're in the sword crawl space, leaving the sword maze and going back out toward the Kokiri Forest village, while you're crawling towards the village, you can see a bush through the thing. Like for continuity, they put a bush over there, even though it's like an unloaded room. And that bush can drop a blue rupee. It's the only one in Kokiri Forest that can, and it's the only one you can't get.
Yeah,
When's all the blue rupees as child percent?
I think most child bushes actually do give blue rupees, and it's just unfortunate that none of the ones in Kokiri Forest do.
That feels so strange to me.
They just really wanted you to like explore
I-
more in
oh,
the starting
yeah, I
area.
guess-
Like, 'cause if
yeah,
you
I
got the
guess
40
'cause they
rupees too
put,
quick, then...
Yeah, I guess because they put the blue rupees as a sort of tutorial goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be thankful more categories don't have to rely on RNG rupees to start off.
Yeah, it's not fun. As someone who's done like 1,500 any percent runs, it's not fun.
Yeah. Some lag reduction here from top.
In 64 gamer.
Fairy from the grotto coming in handy for Doom Jump. So Count, you have your two of your 3 hearts, I think. You're about to go do the damage, probably. You're gonna get 3 hearts from Bongo, right?
That's right.
What do you got left on songs right now?
I think I'm good on songs because I got the 2 from RBA, and then I got Bolero.
Bolero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
Tom
was the
just
same for me, I think, in phase 3.
so it's kind of funny seeing how the stage 2 and stage 3 are swapped around because Tob opted for the rainbow attack on Phantom Ganon instead, but he did Bongo the previous stage, while Kaon opted to swap those around to do Phantom Ganon before, and now going to Bongo.
Tob also needs just one more heart in phase 3.
RTA saving 10 frames on the hover boots cutscene.
I don't know why that one is so strong. If you see up right before chests spawn, you save a lot of time.
The boomerang one is also really strong. But most
really
of the
half
other
a
ones
second?
don't seem consistent at all.
Yeah, it's actually a half a second. It's not how strong it is.
Yeah. I feel very validated because I used to do that just for fun.
Oh,
And then
really?
it turns out, yeah, I've been doing optimal stuff for like 2 years.
That's awesome.
Got 2 boat keys going on.
Boat key squared.
So Top doing the dive heart piece in the lake. This one was why you would want to RBA the Pocket Cocoa earlier for that gold scale.
Yeah, way earlier in the run. Did one quick RBA. Set up for something later on, which is in OoT standards pretty commonplace, I guess, but it's still neat nonetheless to see things like that route out well.
Taking the 3 heart attack from Bongo is definitely less stressful because you can just do normal strats otherwise.
Oh, the keeping stick equipped and just opting for the
Yeah, just wait it
Oh.
out.
yeah. That's nice. Oh,
Top going for the scrub heart piece in the grotto in Lake Hylia. That was also a good one, especially because we probably all have Serenade from Pochasa RPA.
I don't know if you mentioned this. We mentioned that it gives 4 songs, but I don't know if you mentioned that it's Nocturne, Prelude, Serenade, and
ZL.
so yeah, thank you.
Yep.
I blanked on the most important one. That's usually why you RBA it.
This is the entire reason you can get magic in all dungeons now.
I know. I know. I'm just a button monkey. I'm not really smart.
Top going for the second dive heart piece. It's interesting. There are 3 heart pieces in the game that. No, I guess there's only 2. I was thinking the one in Zora's Fountain.
You said that with such conviction that I just had to believe you, and it's like, wait a minute, no, he's
There are
wrong.
8 heart pieces in this game that.
Wow.
8 heart pieces.
Wait, if Danny says something with absolute conviction, it's usually a good idea to believe him, but
I trust Danny entirely.
Worth mentioning that we're pretty deep into this. If you wanted to increase the prize pool for these runners, now is your last chance to do so. ! OMS in the chat. We'll give you a link to a GoFundMe. Prize pool is currently over $3,000. And when this run is over, that is the last time that anyone can donate. So keep it in mind. Obviously, no pressure, but it's the last time you can do it.
I will pressure you. Do it.
Do it now.
Reward our incredibly skilled Ocarina of Time runners that
Give
I
money
feel
to
like-
count.
But it is cool to have. Again, I feel like I say this every time, but it's really cool to have something like this to reward and highlight some of the more. Is it weird to say underground runners? Like not like in the most typical sense where you have a lot of the big names.
Hey man,
where
Twitch
you
is
still have-
saturated. Sometimes the best skill can go unnoticed in the public eye, and nothing wrong with that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice to be able to show it off, get people exposed to more runners, because there's so much skill in this community now. There are some absolutely nutty runners out there.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Count and Top
Yep.
are both on phase 4 now. They finished their songs and their damage and their hearts for phase 3. So now they are farming heart pieces in phase 4. Tob is headed towards the desert, which makes me think we're probably going to see an Iron Knuckle for the 4 hearts of damage. I was kind of hoping that maybe someone would just end on Ganon for the fun of it because it's the last task, but I don't think it was a good idea.
I thought it would be
mean, you
really
could-
fitting to end on Ganon for task 10, but then again, like, why would you go that far out of your way?
It kind of sucks.
I mean, if you had Goma as your last heart in phase 3, and you had to happen to have Purchase Someone See Right, and you didn't get any of the songs, yeah, you could get. But yeah, no, it would be.
Yeah, you would have to complete
There's so many
alter the
cutscenes you
route.
gotta sit through.
Yeah. And it also just ends up being very nice since you have Serenade and going to Sand is pretty it's pretty littered with heart pieces, let's be real.
Going to
So-
Sand,
Heart
huh?
pieces, song, and source of 4 heart damage, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a very very stacked region.
But a Ganondorf would have been cool.
It would have been cool. So Todd making
I
a pit
agree.
stop in GTG here for some bomb shoes. Earlier in the run, he RBA'd bomb shoes, gave himself 29 of them. And then when you get this 5 chest, it adds to your count. So you get 34, or I don't know if he got actually 29, but it adds to your
Yeah,
count.
34,
Whereas
yeah.
otherwise, if you get like a 20 heart or a 10 heart, or not heart, bomb chew source, it like sets your count. Or maybe just the 10 one sets your count.
Yeah, 20 also adds.
But it's weird that there's such different behavior there. 5 and 20 add to your count, but the 10 sets it. So you would not be able to mix PoRBA with like the
Child side spirit choose, right?
Child Side Spirit Choose or the Carpet Vendor.
Yeah.
Ooh. Top doing some cheeky parkour over here to get this heart piece in the chest.
Oh, second frame wish shot. Sag. Okay.
Oh. Count struggling a bit with the mega here. Oh. Gets it in the end.
Now this hook shot from Top I didn't know was possible until I watched this run. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Getting
there's-
back into
yeah.
jail from here, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
is
very rarely seen, but it's just barely possible.
Yeah, I feel like I never see that.
Ooh.
That was cool.
Oh, we're throwing the bomb. Let's go. Gaming.
Points for style.
Absolutely points for style.
So I
This
finished
guy's
phase
playing like a
3
Taz.
I finished phase 3 with Bongo also, and then right afterwards I decided to do Sun Song, and then right after Sun Song can go down here and get this extra heart piece with Sun Song. RTA going for a heart container from Morpha, which is a pretty good bet because we got Serenade from the Saw RBA.
Oh no, Tom! The bomb pop up. No!
How does that even happen? Oh my god.
I didn't know that was possible there. I know it's possible near the Silver Gauntlets chest.
Does the
Holy
bomb pop
place
up on
it.
the spiral?
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
you could
It's
pop it
amazing.
up on the spiral there.
I've
Oh.
seen it happen in Kukuri Forest as adults. You can drop it above you on the bridge clip bridge.
Oh, on the yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
God, I love this game. It's so stupid.
This game is stupid and broken.
Yeah, the bomb can bridge clip. Can bridge clip better than I can.
So top one for DTG bomb shoes. Count going for carpet bomb shoes. I assume Link, you probably also went for carpet bomb shoes, given that you have 200 rupees here.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then RTA and I neither have rupees nor did the Poe RBA. So you might be doing something else. The bomb shoes are for Spirit Hover.
Sand hover. Thank you very much.
Sand Hover, excuse me.
It's actually
Oh, yeah.
Soul Hover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You do need a lot of soul to do this. Trick is like 95% vibes, let's be real.
It's like Arena of Time, the only game with soul left.
You don't make games like this anymore, amen, brother. Anyway, clean hover from top. That was good. That was good. That was nice. I can't go for the Hess here. Which is deceptively easy, because you can't make that look super easy, but you have to keep it going back towards the entrance, because those levers will mess you up if you target them.
Alright, Todd's got his 4-heart attack. It looked like a 3-heart attack because he got a heart right as he got hit.
So he's not cheating, is what you're saying?
Not cheating.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Khan is... You got some GZ explosive cheat code amounts right now. Just one on everything.
Well,
Or
it
no,
says
I had
7
like
bombs.
7 bombs, yeah.
It
Oh, it
doesn't
looks
say 1 bomb.
Oh.
Yes,
I'm watching
the only
like...
cheater here. That's right.
Okay, I'm watching... Why am I not watching this in full screen? Yeah, okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Have you been watching tiny versions of everybody for the last 54 minutes?
No?
No!
Rally, no.
No wonder you couldn't see Danny's screen.
Oh, this is nice. Hessing up there with the initial angle to land on the arch here.
Yep. It's kind of scary because like you don't want to fall down because like usually you can like die to get back up there, but you have so much health. So much health.
Yeah.
We had another route that did spirit jump here in Colossus, which lands right on the arch, and you can just get the heart piece while you like keep the angle for the super slide, which is really nice.
You see that a little bit.
But ended up doing carpet shoes just because it's about even.
Yeah, but style points.
I would argue that Spirit Hover is a bit easier
Do you think so, really?
than Spirit Jump.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I heard the opposite. I thought you were saying Spirit Jump was easier.
Oh no, God! No,
I was
the
like, wait,
opposite.
what? I don't. You might be alone in that opinion.
Oh, you threw me off because you was like, wait, really? I was like, what, Danny? Are you?
I
Did you
think
just
way
any percent
Hover is
ruined
the
your
best method.
opinion of what's easy?
Spirit jump usually isn't too bad because like the only part that's frame perfect is the token delay. Because like for the hookshot jump part, if you pause, you have 2 frames because you can like hold the hookshot beforehand,
Yeah.
and if you pause on like the early frame, you can just tap it to like delay a frame.
Yeah, but it feels free ball in a wank, like super janky weird way to me.
Spirit
It
Jump
kind of
would
is.
be not bad at all if levers didn't exist. I think that's the truth of it.
Yeah, actually,
Well, I still think way Hover is the optimal method to get up there.
It's slow. It's really slow. What?
Yeah, but you don't need any explosives.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Pancake. Greg, I tried to correct myself. Anyway, Tob and Count have now gone Requiem. Playing Nocturne to get out of there.
So
I
interesting
assume
thing
that the
about my
34
route
hearts of damage.
is that I played Serenade in order to like make my way over here, and I could have done Water Temple right there for the heart container, but I had like 2 out of 4 heart pieces at this point, so I wanted to do another heart piece RBA, and I couldn't if I did Water Temple at that point. So I like delayed Water Temple for later at the cost of an extra Serenade, so that I could do one more RBA.
Count also just did something really cool. I love that trick where you saw Tob unloaded and reloaded the upper area, the first area of the graveyard to despawn the stone, while Count opted to do I guess, jump / clip into it. I don't really know what the technical term would be.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Or is it a ground clip? I don't know. It shouldn't be a ground clip because it's like left-right precise as well, right?
I don't think it's that left-right precise actually. There's like a
Which
fairly
clip is it?
decent lineup or like range
Yeah.
that you have to climb the fence.
Yeah, it's really cool, but it's in order for it to be faster, you have to do it pretty fast. Like you can't really.
With optimal pauses, it's like maybe 10 seconds faster than like what I would have done to unload the grave. But also, like if you had bomb choose, I think you could skip a couple reloads. So
Yeah,
it
it's
kinda
very
depends.
context dependent on
Yeah,
how much
yeah.
it saves. What? Star points. The royal family tomb clip Jolin from the Nocturne platform.
The Jolin version is a ground clip, I think. But there's a new version, but I don't know if that's a different.
Ooh, here's Spirit Jump.
Big jump.
Guinean Save State made a new one recently. I don't know if that's different, but I'm pretty sure it's also still a ground clip.
I never liked this part of Spirit Jump. This super slide feels, I don't know.
If you line up on the same part of the ground texture every time, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's like there's a couple frames to like unequip hover boots. There's like 2 or 3 maybe. And yeah, it's like a fairly decent lineup, like a fairly lenient range. But it's just kind of scary because you're just kind of eyeballing it.
Yeah, if you did it with inverted cam, it becomes a lot less scary because you can see where you're going during the super slide and turn around. when
Oh,
you want.
really? That's good. That's great news.
That's great news.
Are you not an inverted cam
Nah.
enjoyer?
What?
Now-
No, I
now
love it.
it's
That's
a
why it's great
big
news.
inverted
Oh,
cam
okay. I thought this
enjoyer.
was sarcasm.
No.
I think you just won Nally over to Team Spirit Jump.
I think you did. I can't do Spirit Hover with a verticam.
It's true, you can. So start practicing the other stuff.
I'm doing a little mega flip here.
So
Tries
this
to.
is my
From
4th
two.
song. We had the 2 extra from Poacher Saw, and then Sun Song, and this one was my 4. I think Count, you probably did the same 4, right?
I think so.
It looked like Count did the same for.
Requiem,
Yeah,
Sun
these got
Song,
Suns
and then
Requiems.
And then the 2 from Poacher
Serenade
Saw,
and
right?
Prelude.
Yeah. You're going in for your 12th heart right now. You did the 4 damage. 1 heart container to go after this?
Yeah. So these are the last 2 hearts.
So we're coming up here.
Are we almost done? That's crazy.
Almost done. Tob's also getting close.
These guys are gaming.
Whoa, what happened? What happened to Tob's cutscene skip? I think it got messed up by crossing the load trigger too early.
Yeah, he's really happy with those shield flakes.
You can tell.
Until he's really happy, yeah.
It's this like unspoken code of the no mic runners. Just, oh, they're really happy. You just spam the shield a bit. Sort of like Morse code.
Hey, Count, with bomb OI, does it matter when, relative to the bomb, you start sidewalking?
No, I just use the sidewalk to try to get a cue for it, like with the explosion relative to like the C buttons.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like camera dependent, like what you use for your cue, because like it's pretty hard to find a cue for it since like the frame looks very similar to a frame right before it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for the actual like to make it work, like you don't have to do anything special. You just have to like be walking with the bomb while it explodes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tob had that cutscene skip ended up quite costly, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, we do
I'm
love
expecting to
bonking
see
on
some more
windows.
shield flicks from Top shortly.
I love that boss key skip.
Count
good
is
one.
so smooth.
I forgot to equip hook shot on it though, so I had to pause again.
Count is so not smooth.
Yeah, never mind. I take back everything I said. This guy sucks, man.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Okay.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, no more of the jump slashes. Which is a good thing, by the way. It's a bad trick. Don't do it.
No, it's really good. It's so fun and
Okay,
enjoyable.
Tasser.
No,
Spacing dependent one frame trick. Very fun.
It's like, I thought it was 7 frames that saved, but maybe it's 8 frames. Yeah, almost gonna be done here. Seems like Tob is opting for KD.
Yeah, it's really kind of amazing how, like, it was basically all exactly the same content from everybody, but just in completely different orders.
Yeah. I feel like that's sort of how it ends up naturally, because everyone has a pretty... Well, most people who are experienced with the variety that OoT challenges can offer have a pretty good understanding of where the fast things are to get.
Is that it? Is
That's
that
it.
the end?
That's it.
Mr.
GG.
Count
Count.
LG coming in first place for the 6th time out of 10 challenges with a 105.07. Well done. Well
That's a
done.
positive win rate.
GG's.
That was
Congrats.
a positive win rate.
Yeah, Tob has had a really quite unfortunate ending here, but it's gonna end up being pretty close.
We got 12 hearts from RTA, 11 hearts from Tob, about to be 12. I'm at 12 hearts, heading for my 13th.
I think how you holding up?
I'm at 10 hearts, right?
10 hearts,
I think I
about to
need
do your damage.
one more heart piece, and then yeah, 2 more hearts after that.
Not going for an insta clip in a task, Danny?
A task? I don't task my shit.
Okay.
Oh, I just do
That's
segments
what I
over
would
and
have
over
said
again
too if it
until...
looked that bad.
Damn.
Friendly reminder that this run is invalid by Danny, isn't he's a filthy cheater?
I realized I should have gotten Deconuts and Shadow Temple, but I forgot, so I had to get this one. To kill Goma.
It really is the
You're really
this
putting
really
the
is
L
the
in
low
tab.
tad to end all low tads.
Emphasis on the
that L is
low.
capitalized for sure.
You see, when I do these, I route it on paper, and then I just do a run and hope it works out, and I re-record segments until I do the segment right. That's how all of these were made. I did not do multiple attempts to, like, gain information about what I should change.
Alright.
All the excuses are coming out now, huh?
Oh no, not an excuse, just an explanation.
Johnny B over here.
And he's been exposed for being a fraud. He starts coming up with all these excuses.
It's true.
Goodbye. You're pretty close to being done. It's just.
Yeah,
No.
getting there.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah.
He
right.
forgot to take a half
Yep.
damage.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Yeah, runs invalid. But if it were valid, it would be coming in at a hot 108.14.
That's pretty good.
Sadly, it isn't.
That's a pretty good
Sadly-
GSR
sadly-
timer.
Everyone needs the points.
You got one sculpture though.
That was
Wait,
from
did
Spirit
he-
Jump. It was from Spirit Jump.
Oh, okay, I was like, did he kill the skull instead of taking a lot of damage from it?
I didn't get the token.
That would have been something.
Also, donate. You don't have a lot of time left.
That's true. We're getting down to the end here. Ooh, RTA also doing Spirit Jump. Let's see how
Nice.
this one
Spirit
goes.
Jump gamers.
Oh, Link getting wobbled in his favorite video game.
I'm gonna put on. Seems like it's not.
That is top as well.
Todd finishing in second place with a 109.12.
GG gamer.
and
GG.
quite a few points.
GG.
RTA, the nice looking Spirit Jump. Oh, and if wait, was that it? No, he still got to do the damage.
Yeah.
He was waiting for this. He would like stop moving for a second. I was like, he got 13 hearts. Is that all?
I needs to do some pest control.
I think
Needs to
we got
find
the
his way
damage
into the.
and still a song to do.
Ooh.
Well, he's probably just gonna get hit by an ogle, leave, and get Requiem, surely.
Ooh, this bomb
Needs to
count
super
looking
slide first,
scary.
though.
Bomb count.
Ah, is that
Ooh.
close?
Last chance.
Bomb
Oh, no.
count. Bomb count.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh.
I mean, there was no suspense really, because we know he gets it, right?
Ah,
surely,
do we?
surely, if you're in top
It's-
4, you get that.
No, I put a red herring in the top 4.
Yeah, Orte actually is going to VC crash in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, what- Dude, if you had timed it on the loading screen and it just stayed black.
There's the damage for
there's-
RTA. Link heading into Goma to get the 12th heart.
Oh,
What happened to the...
Nice good job.
There we go.
Luckily, he doesn't need any more bombs after this.
It's true.
I really wish we had a good Requiem cutscene skip, though.
Yeah. This one, and
I've-
it's interesting that we do have a Nocturne one, sort of, even though it's like the same thing where it's tied to the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're only skipping half the Nocturne cutscene, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can skip half the Requiem cutscene as well.
Jolin, help.
Jolin?
Ooh, wait, does this mean that RTA actually technically ends his run mid cutscene?
No, it's when you gain control of Link if it ends on a cutscene.
Oh.
Boo!
Boo!
Got the song right there. Come on, boo! Time is there.
Ooh, Goma got away from you, Link. It's the worst when that happens.
Yeah, I don't know why I guess I threw the second note a little late.
Does the hook shot work to stun her when she's on the ground and like rearing up to attack you? It works
I
on the
don't know.
ceiling.
I'm gonna say yes, with
Oh.
nothing to back up my claim.
Chat's saying no, so
Well, then I'll
Yeah,
say
shit.
yes as well, because chat is always
Shit.
stupid.
RTA coming in third place with a 1:12:39.
GG.
GG.
GG's.
GG's.
And we just got the 12th part from Link. And now we're off to do what? What's the 13th part?
It's gonna be Morpha.
Looking like Morpha.
Did we do 4 hearts of damage already?
Yep.
Cool.
I actually love how this slope clip here to get into Water Temple. There exists like 13 different setups for this, and they're all roughly the same speed. But the fastest thing is to just do no setup, and it's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad.
Well,
It's
I
not
think
that
that
bad.
lying.
clip is not actually
Don't
that
believe him.
precise.
It's not that bad. In runs, I have a 40% success rate with it, Greg. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so we got just
I'm
a few minutes here. As soon as Link finishes Morpha, that's it for the OOT Master Series. But don't go anywhere, because we've got a few things going on right at the end. We're going to, of course, announce the winners of the OOT Master Series, who's in the money and how much money. We're going to announce the winner of the Tears of the Kingdom giveaway that I've been running on this channel for the last 3 weeks or so since the game came out. And then I have a very, very big secret surprise that I am going to reveal. It's a new project I've been working on for a couple months now, and I think you guys are going to like it. So don't leave after the results. Yeah, of course, Runner Guy. Thank you for playing it. Thank you, everybody, for playing it. This has been a ton of fun. It's been a lot of work, and I loved every single minute of it. Secret Task 11? Not quite.
Yeah, Omis has been one of, if not the coolest community events that I've been here for.
Thank you.
So I'm excited for season 2. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, that's the announcement, right? And so I missed season 2.
If I do a season 2, I am definitely working on it with somebody. I can't do it all myself again. With somebody.
Well, you for sure need someone to do the load test for you.
That's true.
Pancake! Don't get Pancake to do them. Do not get Pancake to do them. You're gonna get them in 3 years' time, and they're gonna be stupidly optimized. Do not get Pancake to do them. I beg of you. Oh, Link. Okay, there we go.
Hey, it only took me 2 days to do the one you asked for.
Yeah. You didn't complete the run. You did like 40 minutes.
All right, here we go. This is it. Link securing a top 4 spot for the first time this season, right under the wire. And the final time is a 1:16:37.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I'm spoiling it.
17 seconds off, Danny. But GG's Link.
GG. GG,
Congrats,
everybody in the
Link.
top 4.
Thank you.
So right as this ends here, I'm gonna switch over to the results screen. We're gonna look at the final leaderboard on the website, and we're gonna announce the winners. Once I switch over here, my comms people will be muted. So if you guys got some more stuff to say, now's the time. And thank you for joining me, of course, again.
Yeah, just
thank you.
thank you for putting this all together. It's been so much fun. Past 5 months I've been doing this have been unforgettable, and I'm really happy I was able to, stick with it and play through all these tasks. And yeah, thank you.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, we got nothing else to add. Just thanks for hosting and putting on such a unique and cool and fun event.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you for dealing with me, and thanks for putting in the time.
All right, now's the time. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna switch over. And thanks for joining comms today. See you.
Yeah.
See you.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Okay, here we are. This is it. So this is the state of the leaderboard after task 9. We had Count in first place, so I don't think the first place winner is gonna be a surprise. ZFG was in second here with 16-16, and he needed a win over Count to join or to take the top spot. But ZFG did not participate task 10 because he was playing Tears of the Kingdom. So, which is totally understandable. I was also playing Tears of the Kingdom 100% of the time since the game came out. So let me go ahead and turn on the results so we can see the final results here. Just give me a second. All right. Here we go. Should update. There it is. Count LG in first place with 1,919 points, and second and third place were 2 points apart. Tob making up 170 out of the 172 points that he would have needed to take second. Incredibly close. Extremely well done to both of these runners. Incredibly well done. RTA coming in a very, very solid fourth place with 1,388 points. And Fanta also coming in fifth place with 972 points. Those are your OoT masters for the season. That is it. And it looks like we got an extra $20 donation coming in this GoFundMe here. So here is going to be the breakdown of the prizes. First place to Count LG is going to be $1,000. So congrats to Count. That is an awesome prize. Second place, ZFG, is going to be $700. Third place is going to be Tob, $400. Fourth place for RTA, $300. Fifth place for Fanta is $200. And you may be wondering, if you were counting, why does that not add up to $3,050? And the reason for that is because I have some bonus prizes that I wanted to give out. So first of all, I want to say huge thank you to everybody who participated. I want to say huge thank you to Richard for doing the layout, which could not have done these streams without that. But the bonus prizes, there were a lot of people who participated in OMS over the season, but there are a few special people who participated in every single task. And those special people, aside from some of the ones who are already in the top 5, are G-Skate, Runner Guy, Triforce, Link 11, Coffee Pot, Plasma Parse, Sly Rye, Dominator, and Tom Pouse. Those 9 people were not in the top 5, but they participated in every single one of the 10 tasks. And I'm going to give them $50 each. And that makes up the difference for the total. So thank you guys, especially for making the event super special and participating in every single one. And that is the end of the OOT Master Series. We did it. That's it. That's the whole thing. We're over 5 months in, 6 months out from the original announcement, and that's all I got. But that's not all I got for this stream. There's a lot more going on. Stick around because I have some very important stuff happening. The next thing is to announce the winner of my Tears of the Kingdom giveaway. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom a lot, obviously, and if you spent channel points on my stream during that time, you were entered into the giveaway. And every person could spend up to 100,000 channel points, and every point was 1 entry into the contest. Oh, I can resolve the prediction. Yes, let me do that first. That is the actual final action for OMS. Let me do that right now so I don't forget before we get into the rest. Choose outcome. Oh, did I call it Task 9 winner? Oh, well. Task 10 winner. Count LG. Complete prediction. GG to everyone who won. Okay, so just a couple stats on that Tears of the Kingdom giveaway. We had 91 entrants who spent over 2.1 million channel points in total. And the winner of the Tears of the Kingdom giveaway is Phase 23, chosen randomly, weighted by how many points were spent. Phase 23 spent 75,000 points out of a maximum of 100,000 entries. And Phase wins a copy of Tears of the Kingdom. So if you're here right now, Phase, message me. Otherwise, I'll message you. And yeah, that's it for the Tears of the Kingdom giveaway. And the final thing that I want to do on this stream is announce a big project that I've been working on in all the spare time that I have from doing all this other shit. The final thing is a big project that I've been working on. I think it's going to be very cool and very useful. It's not Season 2, but I have a video that I'm going to play. It's not going to be quite as hype as the announcement for OMS 6 months ago, but it's more functional than fun. I won't say anything else. Let's take a look. You're gonna be blasted with a giant version of my face right now, so just be prepared. Don't get jump scared. Hey, what's up, friends? I'm Danny B, and today I'm going to be walking you through a new app that I've built called StratDB. You can find it right now on stratdb.app, and it's free to use for everyone. So the name StratDB is short for Strategy Database. I also kind of like that DB could stand for Danny B. And the goal of the platform is to solve the problem of documentation for high-level gaming videos on YouTube. If you're a speedrunner like me, or you're climbing a diamond, or you're trying to get your guild to the top tier, then you know that being able to easily find resources in the form of tutorials, explanations, and execution examples is extremely important, but you also know that your gaming community has probably invented half of a brand new language in order to communicate effectively about what's going on in your game, and so searching for such niche topics is difficult, unless you know exactly what video title or channel you're looking for. The baseline fact is that YouTube search algorithms weren't built for us, and they never will be. And that's where StratDB comes in. So what you're looking at right here is the StratDB main page, a search page. Anyone can access this regardless of whether you have an account, but before I go into the fields on this form, I want to bring you to the moderator page. So I'm a moderator for Ocarina of Time on the app, and that means that I'm responsible for setting up the game's configuration, which will dictate how other users interact with this game when they upload strats or search for them. So each game has the same 5 types of configurable metadata that can be used to tag each strat that's uploaded with that game. Those 5 types are location, phase, requirements, versions, and challenge types. And you can see in the config aliases section here that I've renamed those and given them aliases that better suit how those concepts relate to Ocarina of Time in particular. Locations in Ocarina of Time, for example, are usually called scenes. The main phases of the game are child and adult Link, so I've called phase age here. Requirements for a strategy are generally items, then you have game versions, and the different challenge types that you might experience in Ocarina of Time are usually speedrun categories. A moderator can choose which of these 5 types of metadata to associate with their game by turning any or all of them on and off. And then they can provide options for each one in this section below. For example, here are all of the locations that I've assigned to Ocarina of Time. So let's go back to the search page and see some usage examples. So let's say that I'm an Ocarina of Time speedrunner who's just browsing, looking for cool new tricks to try. I'm Adult Link at the moment, and I'm not super skilled yet, so maybe I choose intermediate as my maximum difficulty. And in particular, I've seen some streamers do some crazy stuff with bombs, so I definitely want to find some strats that use those. So we'll choose bombs. They must use bombs, but I only have 4 of them right now, and I don't really want to get some more, so I'm going to choose at most 4 bombs. We'll add that. Let's lock in the search, and we get our results here. And each one shows the video title, any searchable metadata associated with that strat. For example, that we can see that this one, or both of them, use at most 4 bombs, like we searched for. They're both at most intermediate difficulty. And then as a moderator here, I get a delete button, and everyone gets a share button. So I'm going to click that, I get a share link copied to my clipboard, and now I have a shareable link that goes directly to this one single strat on the platform. Now, you might notice this strat, unlike the other one, says that it has variants. I'm going to click that, and I'm brought to a page where I'm shown all known strats that accomplish the same thing as this one, but with potentially different requirements. In particular, we can see this alternative here that we didn't see in our original search because it's marked with expert difficulty, and we searched for intermediate and below. But it's great to be able to explore direct alternatives once you've zeroed in on the strat that you wanted. And let's say now that I find a new alternative to these strats that I want to upload. I can either go directly to the Create page up top, or I can edit this variant group right here from these blue buttons. I'm going to say Add a strat to this group. I'm going to create a new strat, click Create Group, and then we go directly to the Create page. The only required bits of information here are a title, and a YouTube video ID, which is the 11-character ID in the URL that identifies the video. And aside from that, you can mark up the submission with as much relevant metadata as is appropriate, or you can leave fields blank if it's irrelevant. For example, I might leave the version or category fields blank if that strat is not tied to a specific game version or a speedrun category. Creating strats is available to those with verified accounts, so sign up if you want to contribute. And once you do, you'll have access to this profile page, where you can see a list of all the strats that you've personally uploaded, links to a StratDB page for each one, and the option to search and delete among them. So at the moment, Ocarina of Time is the only game available on the site, and I haven't exposed a way for people to add a new game yet. I'm using a community that I'm close to for some testing and refining, and then I plan to open it up to other communities too. I'll put a link in the description to the site and to my Discord, where I have a group of channels dedicated to support, questions, and information. So consider subscribing to this channel if you like the work I'm doing, and thanks for watching. There you have it. StratDB is a thing that exists right now. It's up on stratdb.app. Anyone can use it if you have a verified account, which you just have to verify an email account, then anyone can upload. If you are interested in being a moderator for OoT, feel free to reach out on Discord. I will be judicious in who I add. OoT is the only game on the platform right now, like I said, but I think it has the potential to expand to pretty much any game. I think this is going to be big, and I plan on growing this. I think this is going to be something special. This is a project that's been on my mind for a long time, and I think it addresses some really big problems that we have in the speedrunning community and gaming communities in general, so I hope that it will be useful. Thank you guys for the excitement. So yeah. Can I link in chat? Yeah, sure. It should just be stratdb.app. And it's as secure as I can make it. It's served over HTTPS. All of your account information is secure and hashed and everything, so don't worry about that. The only identifying piece of information you'd be putting in is an email address anyway. So yeah, that video that I just put up just premiered on my YouTube channel about 5 minutes ago. So if you missed it, feel free to go check that out. I'm also going to be posting about it. I have some channels up in my Discord right now where you can join. I'm going to post that in chat right now. There are some StratDB channels where you can post feedback or any bugs you encounter. The site is brand new, so please use it. Let me know if you run into any issues. Yeah. So OoT, you guys are my guinea pigs right now. And then if it goes well, we'll open it up to some other big communities like Super Mario 64. Maybe we'll try even something that's not speedrunning. I don't know. We'll see. But yo, Cruxer, thank you for the 61-month sub. That's all I got. This was it was a big stream. We finished OMS, the Tears of the Kingdom giveaway, StratDB reveal. I'm excited. I think this is gonna be good. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably call it for today. It's been a lot of excitement today. Only big communities? No, it's as small as you want. But I think this could be a big site once it gains some traction. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I will see you guys later. Let's give somebody a raid. Yeah. Let's see. Who's online? Ooh. My boy Smoggy. Going for the 335 in glitchless all main quests. See you, friends. Thanks for watching. Oh, thanks Minimall for the sub.